Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally able to do a flip through of my October album. I would say October daily, but it's really kind of documenting my fall. So here we go. Let's just get right into it. It's very chunky. It turned out to be super chunky, but I love it. So I wouldn't change it. I did end up creating the covers with scrapbook paper, and I just laminated them because I did not have a book that would fit this chunk. So first page is a card from Allie Edwards, Something Wicked This Way Comes. Next is my intentions page, and I will go ahead and read this to you. It says, "Fall is my favorite season of all. I love the change in the weather. It's a welcome relief after the heat of summer. This year, I'm documenting my fall season in order to have an excuse to play. Play with my favorite creepy products and experiment with new crafty techniques. Plus, it's fun to share with others who love crafting and all things spooky. Documenting helps me to savor and focus on the good things happening right now. It reminds me to play, to schedule fun things to do and look forward to. It brings me so much joy." So true. This page is just an embellishment page, really, and it says Wicked Plans, and this side says Spooky List. Sorry if there's any glare. If you guys have not seen my previous videos, I have a couple of them that kind of show my process and some in-progress flip throughs, and I talk more, I guess, about the different items and how I created them and where they're from. So if you're interested, check out the links below. This is my fall bucket list, and I have checked off everything, and I added some puffy stickers in just to add some more dimension. This page is related to a story that happened without planning. We were in Seattle. We were staying on Whidbey Island, and we found out that this movie was actually filmed. Well, part of the movie was filmed there. So we decided to go check out one of the locations, and it was a bakery, and they had the best cinnamon rolls. So good. So this is just documenting that, which is fun. This page is all about my house and decorating. I love to decorate for each season in my house. And this page, I made a little flip book, and it shows my favorite photo, which is the mantle in our house. And I loved this paper, so I didn't want to add a bunch of pictures and cover it up, so that's all I added on here. This page right here is showing our house. This is the outside of the house, and this is what it looked like on Halloween. So we have some skeletons that sit on our front porch on the patio set. We have our jack-o'-lanterns. We have a sign that says beware, and I just like the way that it looks inviting and glowing. I love that. So this is some happy mail that I got from Dearly D on Patreon. I'm a patron of hers, and she sent me the sequin mix, which I like. So I wanted to make it look like a sequin mix bag that you can open like you get in the store. So that's why it looks like that. And then I just added the top from the package that she sent me. This is also more of our house outside. So these are more close-up of the skeletons, overall view of our house, and then this is the beware sign. This page is all about Spirit Halloween Store, because you have to visit Spirit Halloween, at least I do, for it to be Halloween time. So my husband kind of playing around in the store. I took this logo off the internet and just made a sticker out of it, stuck it down, added some texture behind it. I did my journaling on the back, which talks about how fall is not complete without at least one trip to the Spirit Halloween, and usually it's the first thing that we do as part of our year, our fall. I love all the creepy displays. Love them. Sorry about the glare. Yeah, so I love all the creepy things. And I added some washi tape here because the back was kind of distracting showing through, so I liked that. This page is about the Lush bath bombs and things that we got for Halloween. Not much really to say here. I just added the numbers that correlate to the picture. This is some material that everything came wrapped in, and I just tore it up and made a little paper clip out of it. Another picture of everything here, and then underneath is just the card that came with it. This here is another pocket page, or a pocket page that I made that has information about candles, and I love Yankee Candle. I know a lot of people like Bath and Body Works, but I love Yankee Candle. So it's talking about my love of Yankee Candle and what scents I like. And then this is just showing our candle holder. So cute. There's a little spider on it. On the back is our Halloween playlist. This doesn't have anything on it. It's just plain. But I wanted to have some paper there to give it some color. I didn't want it to be just plain white. I got this from Color Cast Designs. It just says pumpkin spice latte. It's on some acetate. On the back it says pumpkin spice on my mind. So this is talking about my one and only pumpkin spice latte of the season. I usually get one every year because I always want to get one. It sounds so good, and then I get it and I just don't. My body doesn't like it, I'll just say. So it's not good. And then I have toxic elixir on there because it seems like it's a toxic elixir for me. And then I have my tea that I like, and this is my favorite mug. So this is talking about pumpkin spice latte, the one I get from Starbucks, and the tea. And on this side I have magic potion, my little tag from my tea bag. This is all about a trip I took to Zion National Park with my parents and my husband. So it was just some good family time. We went and did some hiking and hung out by the fire, and it was just a great fall trip, relaxing. I made this pocket page, sewed it together out of some scrapbook paper, and I have, let's see, two pockets on the front, 2 pockets on the back, and then there's a pocket in the back. I made a tag to go in there. So in the front pocket, I have a tag that says, "Hey Pumpkin." This one says, "Look on the spooky side." And then behind there, I have a picture of my mom, my mom, me, and my sister. In the back, I have a tag that has journaling, talking about how I got to go and hang out with my sister and my niece, and I got to see one of my other nieces. I don't live by them, so I don't get to see them very often, so that was a lot of fun. And on this side, I have pictures of me and my niece, and my other niece, and then my mom, my sister, and my niece. We had fun taking photos. And in the back on this side is another picture of me, my mom, and my sister, and a journaling card. Over here, I created this using Allie Edwards' digital product from her watch story kit. And this is talking about how we watch Harry Potter every year. And I just added this chipboard piece here to make it easy to flip. So on this side, I just backed this up with another digital, I guess it's a digital stamp of a TV, and then created this watching card that talks about the story. And then we get into all of my holiday movies. I love watching Halloween movies, so I try to watch as many as I can before Halloween. So here I have an embellishment that says Great Pumpkin Believer. This is from Kelly Perky, and I stamped all of the movies with the date that we watched them. So like I think I said, nothing in here is in order. It's kind of just all random. Mostly by subject, I guess, more than date order. So this is movies that we watched. Let's see, we went to Zombieland. Zombieland Double Tap. We watched Zombieland before. These are our tickets for Double Tap. Watch Beetlejuice, little zombie sticker. This is really cool. This is a temporary tattoo that was a wet application. So I was a little worried about putting it onto my paper because I thought it would ruin it, but it actually turned out really cool. So I just put the temporary tattoo sticker on, and then I put like a wet washcloth over it and let it sit there for a few minutes, and it just went on perfectly, and it didn't ruin the paper. And I have a photo on the other side. It didn't ruin that either. So I was really happy with how that turned out. I added this tab. This is a Joker quote, and it relates to Suicide Squad. Another Halloween favorite that I like to watch, and I love Harley Quinn. I love her character. This is not the best photo, but I wanted a big photo of her because I really like her. And then on this side, I have a rule from Zombieland, which is rule number 32, enjoy the little things, which is what this album is all about. It's all about just enjoying the little things. So I love that. And picture of Zombieland double tap. This spread is about Addams Family. So we went to see the new Addams Family movie in the theater. Our tickets. And I mentioned in my previous video that I really didn't like this show, and I think it's because I'm so used to these characters being the Addams Family that this didn't even seem like the Addams Family to me. So I think that kind of ruined it for me. Did a little graveyard scene here. This page is all about Ghostbusters. So I watched Ghostbusters and then Ghostbusters Answer the Call, which is the new one, and I love this one. I know a lot of people don't. I think it's because it's not the classic one, but I don't know. I just love that one. I think it's a great movie. And I have to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's one of my favorites. And Jack Skellington. And Hocus Pocus. All right, this next section here is about this Halloween decoration in our neighborhood. We call it the Ghost of Mormon Row. And it's a homemade decoration that our neighbor puts up that I don't even know how he makes it, but it like moves around and it glows in the dark and it looks like a real ghost. It's so awesome. So we walk through the neighborhood every year and we say it's not Halloween until this ghost is up. So we get really excited every year when we finally see it. This story is talking about how I love candy, but candy does not love me. So I have a sweet tooth and I have type 1 diabetes, which is not a good combination. But there you have it. So this is from Crate Paper, Keep Calm and Eat Candy. This is our candy dish. And then we have another candy dish that I added a sticker. I think this is Tim Holtz. Warning, maybe habit forming, which is so true. We try to get rid of the candy every year, like right after Halloween as soon as possible. All right, so the next page is about a day trip that we took to Sedona, Arizona. So we live in Phoenix and there's not a lot of fall here. So we planned a trip to go and see fall leaves. And that's what this is about. So this is a quote card from Allie Edwards. It says, "Every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree." I added the stickers and some gold enamel dots. We went to the Pink Java Cafe and got some coffee and hot chocolate. This is my husband. They have a really nice balcony out behind the store. So we sat out there and enjoyed our drinks. And well, usually there's a lot more leaves that have changed colors by the time we're there. So we were there a little bit earlier than normal. So it was still a little bit green, but we had fun. Like that. And then on the back, it just says Autumn Days over here. This side just has a picture of leaves. So you can see there's some that are changing. So it was still worth it. It was really fun. This is talking about our trip and the things that we did. This is another pocket that I made, and I forgot to mention this in my previous video. This is from, I think it's called a planchette. It's from a cut-apart sheet from Paper Cake Shop. She has a spooky pastel collection. So that's from there, and I just took it and enlarged it and printed it out on cardstock. Added this embellishment just to give it some dimension, and added fortune teller little charm. We went and got our auras done. We did a couple's aura just for something fun. And I picked up these Halloween tarot cards while we were there. So I put one in here. And this is the place where we got our auras done. And this is a little fortune teller die cut from Tim Holtz. So in the back pocket, I slipped in a tag that I made, and then it opens up and it has our aura photo and reading in there. So I like that it's hidden away. On this side, I have just a picture of my husband and I, and a tag that says loving autumn adventures, which we did. Loved our autumn adventure. Standing in some leaves. I've had to like search to find a pile of leaves. It was still really green there. Just some more trees, and this is a picture of a really good margarita that we had on. We ate at a Mexican restaurant and sat on the patio and had chips and salsa and margaritas. It was delicious, so I had to include that. This page is from Snapchat filters, so I just picked two of my favorites. So I have this picture of me, and then I have this one, which I love because I look totally crazy in it. On the back is a Suicide Squad card. This I took out of the page protector so you could see it because it's really, really dark. But it's a picture of me and my husband using a Snapchat filter when we have glowing eyes. And it just says, I added this on. It's a little heart, felt heart, and then it says, "My Immortal." So that page. And this page is all about our jack-o'-lanterns. So my husband ended up carving these on Halloween because I had to work late. So, but I love this one. I put literally dying here because to me it looks like this guy is just laughing and totally dying. Love it. And this is Halloween. I didn't put in a ton of pictures. I really just put in the one, and it's of me in my Halloween costume. I had some cat ears on and then just did some whiskers. Happy Halloween, and with just a little button that says 31st. And then we went on a trip to Jerome, Arizona for my husband's birthday right after Halloween. And this is a haunted hotel. So if you haven't heard of this hotel, it's the Jerome Grand Hotel in Arizona. You have to look it up because it's totally creepy. And I don't know how my husband talked me into going there, but he did. So we stayed there, and I just put this together. I liked how this kind of was like a hotel. Beware, haunted, eek. And then you flip it open, and it has, move that over so you can see it. It has a picture of the hotel that I liked from the front. They have a restaurant there called the Asylum. And now I put in these paper dolls from Tim Holtz because they look like creepy ghosts. And I will read you our story. So Kevin and I went on a weekend getaway to Jerome, Arizona for his birthday. We stayed at the Jerome Grand Hotel, which has been reported to have all kinds of paranormal activity, especially on the 3rd floor. The hotel used to be a hospital and then sat abandoned for over 40 years. We were in room 38 on the 3rd floor, next to what used to be the sanitarium. We did have one strange thing occur. Kevin saw a penny at the bottom of the toilet. Neither of us put it there, and we hadn't had housekeepers come in that day. Today, when we got home, there was an old rusted penny in his bag that wasn't there before. Creepy. Luckily, I didn't see, hear, or feel any ghosts during this day. So yes, I don't know how that penny got there. It was weird. It was very strange. And this is actually the penny that was in his bag, and it looks like it's corroded and been sitting in water forever, and you can barely even tell it's a penny. It's totally creepy. I'm like, should I even include it in this book, or should I just get rid of it? I don't know, but I decided I have to put it in here. So there you have it. So that is my fall, and I really enjoyed it, and now I'm ready to move on and start documenting Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.